So I was telling my coaches this the other day, and I had a huge light bulb moment, and I said, why don't I share this with everyone? Because this is awesome, awesome advice. So the one thing in life that you can use to your advantage is momentum. And what I mean by that is so many of us get crippled by starting and stopping, starting over and stopping, starting and stopping, like this vicious cycle where we feel motivated, inspired to finally do what we've always wanted to, whether it's getting in shape or starting a business like this. We get so gung-ho about starting and getting excited and starting the process, and then something in life happens, or maybe things aren't going our way, or whatever it is, and then we just stop. And we stop for a month, maybe that turns into 2 months, 6 months, and then next thing you know, you had all of this momentum that you built by starting and putting things in motion, and then you lose it all. And it just makes things that much harder to do when you're constantly starting and stopping. So the trick is to use that momentum. Use the momentum to keep you going. So even if you have down times where maybe you're mentally just not all in it, you're having a bad few days, or maybe something in life has really gone south and has really brought you down, really made you sad or upset or disappointed. And, we all have hard times. We all have things in life that get us down. But the trick is to not let it last. You have to know those things that will trigger you to pull you out of those bad times. And for me, it's always personal development. I always read personal development books or listen to certain people that motivate me, whether it's on YouTube or podcasts. I know that when I feel down or uninspired or unmotivated, I know that all I have to do is go to those sources, and just like that, I will feel inspired and motivated again. And so even if I had a lull for a week, or a few days where I'm not putting in the effort into my business, or I'm not putting in 100% effort to my challengers or even to my own fitness journey, then I know that once I go to those sources, boom, it brings me back to the next level. It doesn't bring me back to normal, because it takes a lot of effort to run a business and to constantly be on top of your game. That takes a lot of effort and mental and emotional stability. So when you go to that source that really inspires and drives you, then it brings you up to that level that you need to be. So that is my advice for today, is tap into your momentum and let it work for you. Starting and stopping is never the answer. What happens when you use your momentum is that when you do have those lulls or downtime, the spaces in life where you aren't feeling 100%, you're not on top of your game, because you were so consistent for a long period of time, that momentum carries you through the hard times. It carries you through the lulls. And so you won't see as big of a dip in whether it's your business or whether it's your fitness and your health. You won't see this big dive down where you have hit rock bottom and then you have to climb back out of that hole again. This is really coming from personal experience over the past month. I really came out of the gate in 2017 super motivated and pumped up and felt this fire, and you would not have been able to stop me. But I'm normal and life gets in the way, and I really took a hit emotionally for 2 weeks, which again, not a long amount of time, but it really just the wind in my wings was gone. And it was the longest lull I had had. But since I've been very consistent over the past year and a half with my business and my fitness journey and my health, then those really hard 2 to 3 weeks, didn't stop me. It didn't stop me. My momentum that had from my consistency previously carried me through. My business didn't take a hit. So yeah, I know how it is. I know how it is to have hard times, but I also know what pulls me out of those hard times. And that's what you have to do. You have to know those resources that you have in your life that as soon as you go to them, they will bring you back to the next level. So that's it. Thanks, guys.